Hey everybody, this is Scott Stewart from Scott Creative, and today I'm going to show you how you can get your own website name, otherwise known as a domain name. It's a very common question from a lot of my clients and a lot of people I know is they've got this great idea for a website and they know what they want to call it, but how do they go about the process of finding that domain name? So if we jump across to our web browser, Safari, the domain name is that http www.mydomainname.com. So it's this bit here, facebook.com, google.com, that's what we're talking about when we talk about a domain name. So if we're here on this YouTube video where you are watching this video, let's jump straight down into the description and go to this link here under links, website domains. So we actually want to purchase our domain and register it through these guys. So we'll just hit this link and we're taken to HostGator, eating up the competition. So going straight through, we just want to hit view web hosting plans. Okay, now website hosting as opposed to a domain name. If you imagine that a website is made up of a group of files, those files need to sit somewhere on the internet. Okay, so those files actually need to sit into a web hosting plan, and that web hosting plan is applied to your domain name. So if you have facebook.com, that has a hosting plan sitting in facebook.com, and the website sits inside that hosting plan. So it's kind of like an onion, three tiers to actually make a website appear. So let's hit view web hosting plans and scroll down, and this is the guy that we want to look at, Hatchling Plan. It's a single domain, and in terms of the website hosting, it has unlimited disk space and unlimited bandwidth. So you can have as many visitors as you want visited, and the website can be as big as you like with that disk space. Oh, I keep missing it. So you can have as many visitors as you like visit the website daily, monthly, and you can have a website that has unlimited size. Alright, now if you are looking at possibly getting a few websites under your belt and you're looking at getting more than one domain name, this is the guy over here, the baby plan. You can have unlimited domain names and it's all under that one hosting plan, which is a really great bargain. But today we're going to just look at one single domain. So jump into this drop down, I'll just hit order now. And this will take me to the page to choose my domain. I'm just going to go with Scott's startupwebsite.com. Put a little hyphen in there. So scottsstartupwebsite.com. Just continue straight through to step 2. And that domain name is available because it's taken me straight through to billing information. If instead it wasn't available, so I'll just go back. And let's try something very obviously not available, so facebook.com. And continue. It's going to let me know that I can't get that. Okay, so it's not available to be registered. So let's go straight back to scottsstartupwebsite.com. Continue through. And we're here at billing information. Now, I tend to always go with a 12-month billing cycle, a 12-month plan. You save a little bit of money, you can see you save a few dollars every month. Plus, it just makes it easy, you don't need to worry about making sure your hosting is up to date, so it'll just continue through for a year without ever thinking about it. Now, this is a pretty straightforward billing form, just name, credit card, and create account down the bottom there. I'm not going to walk you through this because I'd rather keep my credit card to myself, but this is the important bit up here, choosing your account information. Just make sure you make a username that is very easy for you to remember, because that is going to be the username and PIN that you use throughout the process, and you're going to use it to manage your website. Alright, so I'm going to fill out this form, hit create account, and I'll be back as soon as I've hit that button. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're back again. So I finished off that order. I just hit place order down on the bottom, and it just took me to a little confirmation page just telling me that they had sent me an email. So there was absolutely nothing on that confirmation page. So if we come across to this email, it can take 3 or 4 minutes for this email to come through, so just have a little bit of patience with that. Hit this email, and there we go. So my order is complete. You can see I can log in and view my billing information, modify it here. I have X'd out my passwords just to give myself a little bit of privacy. And you can see I've got the shared plan. We don't really need to worry about these name servers down the bottom. If we want to get really technical in changing web hosting plans later, then they're required, but for the moment we don't need to think about them at all. Alright, so you can see I've got my domain, scottstartupwebsite.com, and my control panel, which is where I'll manage my website. Alright, so let's just hit the domain, scottstartupwebsite.com. And we're here. So we've got this HostGator coming soon page with a few different options. Now, when you've purchased your website and you've set up your domain name, every now and then it will take a little while for this website to become available. You may be getting a website unable to connect to server, or browser unable to connect to server screen when you click on your domain name, or in this case scottstartupwebsite.com. But don't worry, it does sometimes take about 24 hours for a website to become available, just because of a process known as DNS delegation, or letting the internet know that your website's there. Okay, so have a little bit of patience and it will come up. Alright, so we've got our website all sorted. We've got our domain name, scottstartupwebsite.com. The very next thing that we want to look at is actually putting a website onto this domain name. So I have created another YouTube video just for that. So what I'll do is I'll put it into the description of this video right here underneath website domains. So check that out if you want to learn how to put up your own website nice and easily in just a few short steps. But otherwise, I think we're done. So thank you very much, everybody. I hope you learned something. I hope you've got your domain up and registered and now running. Very next thing is just to get that website up. So hopefully I'll see you very soon. Thanks, and see you later.